Hello.
Hello,
Hi. How are you, V?
I'm good. How about you?
Okay, I'm good too. Are you ready for our lesson for today?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So let me share with you my screen now, V. Okay, for a while. Okay, wait. Okay, I hope you can see this one. Can you see it, V?
no, I don't say.
Can you see the presentation? Can you read the present continuous tense of the verb?
No, I don't say your screen.
You cannot see it?
Yes.
Okay, for a while I have to fix. Okay. Okay. What about this time? Can you see it now? Can you see this one now? B?
No. Yeah, I can say.
Okay. So now let's continue our lesson last time, which is all about the present continuous tense, right? But before proceeding that one, let me discuss to you again briefly of what was our discussion last time. So we have the so-called subjects in here, the pronouns I, you, we, they. Aside from the I, you, we, and they, we have also, can you read all of this one? The,
They say it.
okay. Now we have to remember that in using the be verb, if we do have the subject I, we can say am, if that would be the affirmative or the positive one. But if we are talking of a negative one, we have to say am not, right? So therefore we have to say I am, or the negative one is I am not. And we can also use the abbreviation form or the contracted form, which is I'm. Okay, I'm short for I am. And we can also say I'm not short for I am not. Did you got it, V?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Now, if we have the you, we, and they, we can also use this one. We can also use the positive, but we have to use the are be verb since the are is plural because you, we, and they would are plurals. Okay? So therefore, we have to take the are there because they are plural. Our subjects are all plural. Okay? And therefore, we have to take the be verb are or the are not. Okay, so what happened? If we are on the affirmative side, you are short for you are is your. And short for you're not or you are not, you aren't. Got it? Then so on and so forth. And then if we are talking of he, she, it, we have to use the affirmative part, which is. And if it is in the negative, is not. So what would be the abbreviation or the contracted form? He is short for his. And he is not is short for he isn't. And then so on and so forth. Do you have questions with this, V? Did you understand all of this now?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now let's try to have this particular exercise in here. Okay, now let's do this one, V. So let's try to use the present continuous tense of the verb in here. And take note, we have here the base form of the verb. Like for example, come. So number one has been given to us. So we have to say, you are coming with us right now. So what are we going to do? with our base form of the verb come. So we have to remove the E and then we have to add the ing verb. So the word come becomes, what happened to the word come now, V? If we try to add ing or ing, the word come becomes
Becoming.
coming. Very good. Now why is it we use are? Because our subject is
You.
you. Very good. Again, remember, if our subjects are you, we, they, we have to use the be verb are. If it is he, she, it, we have to use the be verb is. Okay?
Okay.
If it is I, we have to use the be verb Got it? Okay, number 2B. She blanked on the floor. Now we have a clue in here, not dance. So what would happen with this? She
She isn't dancing on the
on
floor.
very good, okay? So this becomes she isn't dancing on the floor. That's correct. The number 3. Yes, Ram is blank today's event. Now, the base form of the verb is hosts. So what are we going to say?
Yes, Ram is hurting today event.
Very good. So we just have to add only the ing or the ing form of the verb from the word host. So this becomes hosting. That's correct. The number 4,
The chief miss
minister again.
minister
Okay.
is hosting the flag.
Very good. So what are we going to do in order to for us to form the ing verb or the ing form of the verb from the word hosts, it becomes hoisting. Okay? So the chief minister is hoisting the flag. Can you say it again, V? Hoisting.
Yeah.
Hello, V, can you say hoisting?
Hosting.
Very good. Okay, there you have it. Next, number 5.
Mm,
It's a form of question. So what are we going to do with this? Since we're asking question, we did this one
do
before.
do they are as acting in the drama?
Okay, though they act in the drama. Okay, now, if we are asking question, what happened to that? Huh? If we are asking question, okay. So we can also say, okay, let's say for example, in here,
Oh,
our rule would be applies with that. Okay, again. So question, what plus be plus subject plus be verb. So what are you doing? Okay. So what would be the correct answer in here? Okay. Are
are are
they
they acting
acting
in the
in the drama? Okay, so it could be are. So are they acting in the drama? Okay, so we have to use are in here. So why is it are? Because our subject is they, right? So in order for us to do it, the so-called present continuous form of the verb, we have to add ing in here. But we need to use the present be verb, which is are. Did you got it? Be. So are they acting in the drama? So that's the correct one. Got it?
yeah.
Did you got it this one? Okay, next. Number 6B. He is blank. his new business. So the base form is start. So what happened to this?
He is starting his new business.
Business. Okay. Can you say it again? B, business.
Business.
Again, business.
Business.
Okay. Biz, again, business.
Business.
Ness.
Business.
Okay, again, one more time. Business.
Business.
Mm. Okay, you have to emphasize the SB. Business. Again,
Uh,
biz, business.
business.
Okay, again, business.
Business.
Again.
Business.
Okay, much better. Okay, so he is starting a new business. Number 7B.
Number 7. Uh, she is releasing.
Okay, realizing.
Realizing.
Okay, again, one more time. Realizing.
Realizing.
Very good. So she is realizing.
Them the value of education.
Yes, so she is realizing them the value of education. That's correct. Number 8B. So it's a form of question. So therefore, we have to say,
Yeah.
am I
Am I troubling you right now?
Yes, so that's correct. Am I troubling you right now? So the word, the base form of the verb is trouble. So if you try to add the ing form of it, so we have to remove the e, okay, and then add ing. So that would be troubling. Number 9V,
Yeah. Uh, he
he.
is opening the workshop.
Very good. So he is opening the workshop. That's correct. Next, number 10B. Again, this one is a question mark. And then we need to
Uh,
do the present continuous form of the verb. So what are we going to say?
are they jumping from the top of the mountain?
Very good. So since this one is a question mark, so you are going to say, emphasize the question mark. Are they jumping from the top of the mountain? Okay, mountain. So this one is a question mark. Okay, so can you do it, V? Are they jumping from the top of the mountain? Go.
Yeah.
Are
Are, are they are they
jump
jumping from the top of the
of the mountain? Okay, can you say mountain? Okay, again. Mountain. Okay, say this one again, B. Say mountain. So it would be a make a little bit higher, a little bit, because that's a question mark. So, are they jumping from the top of the mountain? So that is how you're going to do it. Okay, V?
Okay.
Okay, next. Okay, this one is another worksheet that we need to do in order to form the present continuous tense. So by simply adding is, or are. Okay, number one, can you read that, V, or is this one is small? So I have to make bigger a little bit. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, can you read sentence number one and answer V?
Johnny and Mandy are cleaning the chicken.
Very good.
The
Are cleaning the kitchen. So we use are. Why is it we use the be verb are? Because of
Johnny and Mandy.
very good. So it's more than one person is cleaning the kitchen. So therefore we have to use are because we have the plural subject. Okay? Next, number two V. I
Uh, I am reading a book at the moment.
very good. So the correct one, the correct be verb is am because we use the subject I. Number three V.
It is raining.
Very good. So it is raining. So why we use is because of the
It.
pronoun and subject it. Very good. Number four B.
We are singing a new song.
Very good. So we are singing a new song. So why is it we use are? Because the subject is
We.
we and it's more than one. Number five B.
The children is watching TV at breakfast.
Break time. Okay, now remember, we use children. Children means many, right? So therefore, we have to say the children are. Okay, so we have to take the RV because when we say children, we are talking of more than one children. Okay, if we are talking only of one, the child. Okay, if the sentence will be the child, so we need to take the be verb is because we are talking only of one. But since we're talking of children, it's more than one, so we have to take the be verb are. Did you get it? So what's the correct answer in here? The children are watching TV at break time. Did you get it, B?
Yeah.
Okay, next, number six.
My pets,
Pets.
my pets are sleeping now.
Very good. So why is it we use are? Because we're talking of pets and it's plural because of the S in there. So it's are. That's correct. Number seven, B.
Uh, uh, Aunt,
Aunt
Aunt Helen,
Helen.
Aunt Helen is feeding the ducks on the farm.
Okay. Can you say feeding? Again.
Feeding,
Again. Feeding.
feeding.
Yes. Okay. This is the clue V. If you happen to see with a double E in it, so it should be pronounced as hard. So it should be feed. Like for example, the base form of the word feeding is feed. So therefore, we have to say this as feeding. Can you say it one more time, B? Say feeding.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
Feeding.
Yeah, that's correct. So Aunt Helen is feeding the ducks on the farm. That's correct. Number eight, V,
My friend is my friend is buying
buying,
a pencil sharpener.
yeah, sharpener. Can you say it, V? Sharpener. Again, V, can you say sharpener?
Sharpener.
Very good. Okay, there you have it. So my friend is buying a pencil sharpener. So why is it we use the be verb is? Because we are talking only of one friend, right? Okay, number 9, V.
Um, he is studying science.
Yes, so he is studying science. That's correct. Number 10, V.
They are doing their homework.
So they are doing their homework. That's correct, V. Now, we have here, okay, the activity number 2. So what we need to do is complete the sentences with the present continuous tense. Again, so what we need to do would be we have to what? We have to um, do the present continuous form of the following verbs that was enclosed in parentheses, like study. So what would be the continuous form of the verb, or the ing form of the verb of the word study? It becomes,
Yeah.
it becomes what?
Uh,
Studying, right?
studying.
Okay, so what happened to this one? Alexander is studying for his exam at the moment. Okay, so what are we going to do with this, V? Okay, can you type it on the chat box, V, the correct answer for this? I'm going to give you the first one is studying. Okay, so that's the correct answer. What about number 2, V? Can you write it on the chat box? She blank not play golf tomorrow. So what would be the correct answer for that?
She is she isn't playing in God tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, so can you write it? She isn't playing. Can you write isn't playing? Can you type it on the chat box, V? Okay, like for example, can you do
Um,
it, V? Okay,
yeah,
type it so that I can see it. Like for example, the one I gave you a while ago. Okay,
yeah.
I
I,
have to wait.
oh my God.
Okay.
They
No, not
are
number 2. Number 2, V, can you type it on the chat box like this? Okay,
yeah,
isn't playing. Okay, I type it like that. Okay? Mm. So you know how to do it now? Okay, number 3, V. They
they are marking dance now.
dinner now. Okay, can you type on the chat box how to do that? The correct answer. So the correct answer is are making. Can you type it, V, the one that I gave you? Just like that.
Uh,
Okay, type it. So are making. Number 1 is studying, right? Number 2 isn't playing. Number 3 are making. Can you type it, V?
yes.
Okay, I have to wait for your answer.
Uh, right. Uh,
Okay, are making.
making.
Yes.
Making. Yes.
That's correct. Okay. So what would be the correct answer for this? It's are making. So it will going to do like this. They are making dinner tomorrow. That's correct. What about number 4, V? Can you write it again on the chat box? The company blank have dinner now. So what would be our answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would be the answer again? Can you write it again? Can you type
That
the one?
the The company is having
Dinner now. That's correct. So is having. Can you type it again? So the company is having dinner right dinner now.
the company is having dinner
Now.
now.
Okay. Very good. So that's correct.
Chứ-
Okay.
oh,
Very good. That's correct. V. Next, number 5. V.
She is eating oyster for lunch right now.
Very good. So the correct one is eating. Type it again, V. So she is eating oysters for lunch right now. So the correct answer is eating. That's correct.
She is eating
Very good. That's correct, V. Now, number 6. Okay, can you do it number 6?
David is
Okay. David
David is eating fly.
Nying. Okay, again, David
David is eating fly to
flying to
fly into
Chicago
Chicago next week.
next week. Okay. So what would be the correct one? Isn't flying. That's correct. Very good. Okay. Next, number 7V.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, number 7. I blank work on a special report today. So
Number
what
seven.
would
I
be
am working on special report today.
very good? Okay, can you type it again? So the correct answer is working.
I'm working.
Yes. Very good. That's correct. Number 8V.
We we are cooking dinner this every evening because
Because
are eating out.
yes. So the correct answer would be aren't cooking. Okay. So we aren't cooking dinner this evening because we're eating out. Very good. That's correct. Then the last one, V blank Tom drive to work right now.
Uh, uh, is Tom driving to work right now?
Yes, so that's correct. So what's the correct answer? Is Tom driving? So is and then driving, right? So is Tom driving to work right now? Very good. So that's how we are going to, okay, to do that, V. Do you have any questions with this? Do you have questions for this, V? You don't have any more questions, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, no more. So if you don't have any more question and you got this particular exercises excellently, you did this one with flying colors. Congratulations for the work well done. That's why it says here, well done. Okay? So if you don't have any more question B, let's proceed to our next lesson. Okay? Okay, for a while. Okay, I hope you can see this one, B. Can you see it now?
Yeah,
Can you
I can.
see? Yeah, okay. Now, of course, it's the continuation of our lesson about good sports, right? So we're done with this one. We're done with this. Okay. Now, this time, what we can do would be the vocabulary in here, right? Okay. Now, look at the words in here, V. Look at the words in here. So we have adjectives such as, can you read them?
Adjective quick,
Okay.
long,
Slow,
long,
easy,
easy, careful, large, wild, bad, good.
okay, now, all of these are adjectives. Again, going back with our lessons about adjectives B. Okay, I hope you can still remember what are adjectives. What are adjectives B? Adjectives are words that describe a noun or a pronoun, right? So adjective can be colors. Adjective can be what? V. I hope you can still remember. Adjectives can be a size. Adjective can be an order, right? Okay, so those are adjectives. Now, try to look at the following words. Quickly, slowly, easily, carefully, loudly, quietly, badly, and well. What have you observed with these words now, V? Now look at this one. Quick is also the same when we say quickly, right? But what's the difference between the two, V? What's the difference between the two?
Uh, yeah,
Okay. Wow. What do you think would be the difference between the two when we say quick and then quickly? So the difference would be the,
Lee,
yes, the ly. Now, when we say adverb, okay, some or most of the adverbs, we just put ly at the suffix. Okay? At the suffix, meaning at the end of that adjective. So that would be adjective, but if you try to put ly at the end, that becomes quickly, and that would not become adjective anymore because that would be an adverb. Did you get it, B? Okay, like slow. If you try to put the ly at the end, so that becomes adverb. But if it is slow, that is just only adjective. Got it? The easy. Okay, there's a rule. If the adjective ends in y, so what we're going to do is we have to change the y into I and add ly. So easy becomes easily. Got it? B? And then if the adjective ends in consonant preceded by a vowel letter, so what we can do would be double the last letter. So what's the last letter of the word careful, B? What is the last letter of the word careful?
yeah,
So what's the last letter, B? Letter
letter, um,
L,
L,
right? Okay, so what happened? So we are going to what? Okay, copy the one the careful, and then we have to add ly. So that becomes carefully, right? Okay, and then what happened to the loud? Add ly, so that becomes loudly. Quiet, add ly, that becomes quietly. Bad, add ly, that becomes badly. But remember, there are also some of the adjectives that if we try to form the adverb, okay, we do not put the ly. Like good, that becomes well. So later on, we are going to know what are those irregular adverbs. Okay? Okay, did you understand this one, B, now? Okay. Now, going back in here, so what is an adverbs V? So, how are we going to use and identify adverbs in a sentence? Can you read the definition of an adverb V? Say,
First side or an hour is a part of speech. Adverb describes a verb another. A verb are an adjective. A verb answer how, where, when, how much, how often, and
etc.
adjective
Okay? Questions.
questions.
Yes. So what do we mean when we say adverb? So adverb, just like noun, just like pronoun, just like verb, just like adjective, adverbs is also a part of speech wherein the the use of the adverb is to describes an action which is a verb, right? And to describe another adverb or to describe an adjective. That's why in the first slide that we have, we can see in here adjective and adverb because we can also use adjective in forming the adverb. Got it? And we have to remember that adverbs answer the question, how? Let's say, for example, how this happened. Okay, let's say, for example, fasts, well, quickly, easily. Now, we have to remember in the word fasts, we do not add ly to form the adverb of the word fast because fast cannot be what? Added ly. It could be fast. So, fast as an adjective and fast as an adverb. Got it? So the adverb of good is well, right? And then quickly, easily. So it answers the question how. Did you got it? B? Okay, let's say for example, if I'm going to do a sentence in here. Okay, for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, for a while, B, I have to make a sentence out from this. Okay, the sentence would be like this.
Can I drink the water?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, are you there, V?
Hello.
Hi, okay. So I'm making it a sentence for a while. I have to show it to you. Okay. Can you see this one, V? Can you see it? Okay,
Yeah.
can you see my sentence?
Yeah, I can say.
Yes, okay. Now look at this one, V. It answers the question how. Okay? Can you read sentence number one? She,
She is dancing gratefully.
yes. How is she dancing? How is she dancing? Gracefully, right? So it answers the question how. When we say dancing, it's a verb. So how she is dancing? Gracefully. That's why the adverb describe a verb. Okay, our verb in here is dancing, right? Right, B? So therefore, what particular dance she's doing? It's gracefully. So therefore, the word gracefully in here is an adverb. Now, another clue, because we have ly, right? V. So our signal, why is it the following word or the word gracefully becomes an adverb because of the ly. So that is one of the signal that that is the adverb. Did you got it, V? Okay,
Yeah.
did you get this one? Okay, next. Number two, can you read sentence number two, V? She,
She walks slowly.
yes, so she walks slowly. How she walks? How she walks? Slowly.
Slow, slowly.
Okay, so the word slowly now is an adverb. Okay, why is it an adverb? Because it describes how she walked. How she walks, right? So therefore, how she walks slowly. And then there's another one. So why is it this one is an adverb? Because of the ly. Got it, V? Okay, next, number three. Can you read number
Yeah.
three, V?
We are going to the mall hurriedly.
Hurriedly. Again, hurriedly. Yes.
Hurriedly.
So, yeah. What is the adverb in here, V? What's the adverb?
Her, her friend who
Hurriedly.
hurriedly.
Yes, so hurriedly. Very good. Why is it this one is an adverb? Because of the the
Um,
ly, right? So aside from the ly, what it describe? It describe the verb going, right? So how are they going to the mall? Her hurriedly. Okay? So two possible answers if we are going to ask how. Okay, how is she dancing? Gracefully. And why is it gracefully becomes the adverb? Because of the ly. Aside from that, it's because it describes the verb dancing, right? How she walks slowly. Okay, so that the first clue in order for us to identify the adverb is the ly, and the second clue would be it describe the verb walks. And sentence number three, we are going to the mall hurriedly. So how they are going to the mall? So hurriedly. So hurriedly is the adverb because we have the ly. And aside from that, we describe how we go to the mall. So the word going is a verb. Did you get it now, V? So that answers the question, how? Okay, and we have many words that answer the questions how. Okay, next. Okay, adverb may answer the question. It answered the question how. Can you read this one, B? How much, right? Okay, can you say how much? Hello,
How
V?
much?
Yes. So what
Yeah.
are those words that is under how much? So we can say fully,
Fully.
almost. Okay, can you read again, B? This one, the other one, the third one? Rather.
Rather.
Next.
Extremely.
Okay, extremely.
Extremely.
Okay,
Entire.
entirely. Okay,
Entire.
yes. Then say two.
To.
Next.
Fairly.
Okay, fairly.
Fairly.
Next. Yes, next.
Enormously.
Okay, enormously. Okay, say enormously. Can you say this one, B? Enormously. Again,
Enormously.
mostly. Again, enormously.
Enormously.
Okay, next we have,
Very.
okay, next.
Just.
Okay, next.
Barely.
Okay, next.
Enough.
Enough. And we have
Deeply.
deeply. Okay, deeply.
Deeply.
Yes, because we have the double E in here, so that's why it's hard to pronounce, like deeply. Okay? The next is completely.
Let.
Completely. Okay. Next sentence would be like this. Okay. So we can also answer the question, how much? Okay. Okay, wait for a while. I have to make this. Okay, for a while. Okay. Okay. Can you see this one, B? Can you read this one? Say,
How much?
okay. And then read sentence number one.
We are very sorry for what we did.
Yes. Now, what do you think would be our adverb in here?
Uh, However, very.
Yes. So the adverb is very, and it what? It described the word sorry. Okay. So the word sorry is not a verb. Sorry is an adjective, right? So the one that describe an adjective is also an adverb. So the word very is an adverb and then it described the adjective. Next, number two. Can you read sentence number two?
I am on smart out of size.
So I am almost out of sight. Okay, so what is our adverb in here? What
Yeah.
is our adverb? Here it answers the question
On smart.
how much you are sorry for what you did. It's very. In here, how much out of sight you have. So it's almost. So the adverb in here is almost. Did you get it, B? Did you got it now,
Yes.
B? So again, an adverb can answer the question how, can answer the question how much, and then of course where. Okay? It answers the questions where and such as this word. And it can answer the questions how often and when. Okay? So if this particular words had been used, so that would be, we are talking about an adverb. Okay? Let's try to do this, V. Okay, look at the picture. Choose the correct adverb for each sentence. So we have pictures in here, right? Can you read sentence number one, B?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Can you read and answer? So there.
they
Okay, look
are
at picture number one. Look at this one. So there.
they are running.
Is it quietly, quickly, or slowly? Picture number one.
Oh,
They're running quietly, quickly, or slowly.
quick.
Yes, it's quickly. Very good. Number two. There. So the picture number two is here, right? So there.
Mm,
Can you read first, V? There.
they are shooting.
Shouting. Again, can you say it? Shouting. Okay.
Shouting
Loudly, quietly, or carefully?
loudly.
Very good. It's loudly. Number three. His, again, B. Can you read this one? Number three
Yeah.
would be, picture number three is here. This one. So, his, B. Can you read this? His, hello?
He
Yeah.
he's like he's playing
Badly, loudly, or well?
badly.
Yes, so he's playing badly. Number four. So picture number four is here. Okay. So she is,
Uh,
She's
she she is riding her bike
carefully,
carefully.
quietly, or quickly.
Carefully.
Very good. Number five.
They are reading.
Okay, picture number five is here. So they are
They are
reading. So what is the correct adverb? Quietly, loudly, or badly? They're reading.
uh
So what's the correct
they
answer B?
are
Reading. They're
reading
reading
quietly.
quietly. Very
Quietly.
good. Number six, B.
They are running
Okay, number six
quickly.
is running. They're running quickly, well, or slowly. Look at picture number six. What they did. Running quickly,
Running
slowly, or well.
slowly.
Very good. It's slowly. Number seven, B. So picture number seven is here. This one. So he is
He is playing loudly.
well, loudly, or badly.
Loudly.
Mm-hmm. He's playing. He's playing what?
Well,
He's playing well. Okay, very good. The number eight. Picture number eight is here, V. He
riding his bike
is it carefully,
uh,
loudly, or quickly?
carefully.
Carefully. Okay, now try to look at the following words that we've been using here, right? So all of this ends in ly, and all of these words, such as quietly, quickly, slowly, loudly, okay, carefully, well, these are all adverbs, right? B, do you have questions with this? Okay,
Yeah.
now let's try to do this one B. Okay, so complete the sentences. Take note, an adverb is a word that describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. So adverbs tell the information about an action is done like how, when, and where. Okay, number one, he swims. So what do you think would be the correct answer in here, B? He swims what? So we can use, let's say for example, he can swims well, he can swims badly, he can swims, um, yeah. So two choices in here. He swims badly or he swims well. So what do you think would be the correct one? Just choose one. Oh, it's here. So we need to choose in here. So he swims outside well, totally here, early, quiet, nicely, quickly, now, beautifully. So what do you think? He
He
swims
nicely.
nicely. Okay, it could be, it could also be like that. Okay, because the way how he swims, it's very nice. But aside from nicely, we still have another. If you are good in swimming, so the adverb of could, that would be, what's the adverb
Mm,
of could? That could also be well. So you can also use he swims well, or you can also say he swims nicely. So it's two possible answers in here, okay? Number two, B. He run.
he run.
What do you think?
He run.
He run
Well.
How he run. Outside, quiet, well, nicely, totally, quickly, here, now, early, beautifully. So how he run.
Outside.
Again, he run. What do you say? What do you say, B?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you
Um.
say? He run.
He run outside.
Okay, okay. It could also be like that, but it can also be he run. Okay,
He
there's
run.
another possible answer. Aside from he ran outside, there's another possible answer in here. He ran.
Yeah.
What is this be?
Yes.
Quickly, right?
Quickly.
Yeah, so there are also two possible answers in here. He ran outside or he ran quickly. Okay? Next B. She spoke how he spoke. Okay, when we say
Yeah.
spoke, that means the past tense of speak. So how she spoke.
She poked.
She
She
she spoke.
totally.
Not. So
Here.
how she spoke, meaning it's the past tense of speak is spoke. So how she spoke. Okay, choices would be like this: well or nicely. So what do you think? She spoke.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think would be the correct answer? Well or nicely? What do you think, B? She spoke. Okay,
She
we can
poked.
also
Yeah.
use well, okay? We can also use well. We can also use nicely. She spoke well or she spoke nicely. Okay? Okay. Now, I think it's already time now. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue this one, and I'm going to send this one to you, V. And please answer this one in advance so that we can discuss this one next meeting. Could it be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's time to say goodbye now and see you next meeting, V. Bye.
Yeah.